Hi, this is Gary Jones of Full Tilt Poker bringing you final table highlights from event number 10. It's $300 No Limit Hold'em hosted by XII. With over 4,000 players competing for a prize pool of $1.5 million, we've got a first place prize of $260,000. There's 9 players left, all still hoping for their chance at that $260,000. Jojo currently looking good with $4.7 million in chips, Ramux just over $4 million, Lukey $3 million, and then there's about 4 or 5 players all sitting between $1 and $2 million. At the bottom, Ryan Bluff bringing up the rear with just under $700,000. So the starting blind to $20,000, $40,000 with a running ante of $5,000. Ryan Bluff, still our lowest chips, he's sitting there with $756,000 now. He moves all in, trying to pick up the 100,000 or so in the pot. Just the big blind to get through. Z81 IMA, who makes the call, and it's the right one with pocket 9s up against 7s for Ryan Bluff. He's going to need to catch, or he's going to be the first player out. Ace no help, and neither's the 8. So Z81 IMA, he's almost doubled up very early on, and that's a good pot for him. Blind still the same. Doc Sands our lowest chips right now with about 1.6, but there's a lot of players in a similar spot. Our chip leader Jojo, he raises it up 160 to play, 4 times the big blind. Z81 IMA makes the call. 420,000 in the pot, 200 the bet. Z81 giving it some thought. He just got these chips. Well, he makes the call, 7 on the turn. And it's a quick bet from Jojo, 360,000. Still giving it some thought, Z81. I don't blame him. $260,000, don't forget, for first prize. You don't want to be making any slip-ups at this late stage. He makes the call again. $1.5 million in the pot now. More than Z81's got in front of him. 760 the bet from Jojo. And it's a quick all-in here from Z81. And a call. Oof, and he's caught a set of 10s on the end. Big double up for him. Well, the blinds have gone up. It's 25,000, 50,000. And there's a running ante of 6. 123 to compete for. Doc Sands raising up first position with 124,000. About 2.5 times the big blind. Z81, who's been in all the action we've seen so far, makes the call. Down to the small blind, who's in trouble right now. He's got low chips, he's only got 800,000 and he's moved them all in the middle. That's a big re-raise. But a first position raise here from Doc Sands. Has he got the goods? He's facing a re-raise of nearly 700,000. And he's got to remember, he's got Z81 sitting behind him as well. Big decision for him. Well, he's moved all in. It's back to Z81. How much does he like his hand now? $1.25 million to him. But a chance to knock out 2 players. And to become a runaway chip leader. Well, he hasn't made an instant fold. He's giving it some thought. 2.4 million in the pot. He's folded. It's kings versus 4s. Doc Sands well out in front right now. Just doesn't want to see a 4. Looks like we're going to have, and we are, our 8th place finisher. And a very nice pot there for Doc Sands. On to the next hand. Sebago brings it up to 150,000, gets a quick call from Fats and from Ramux. Rarely see such a family pot. The final table. And here's a big re-raise, that may get rid of a few of them. 2.3 million and a quick call and back move all in from Fats with kings. He's looking good right now. Doc Sands with ace queen needs to catch, and he has. Wow, that's a harsh blow for Fats. He trapped Doc beautifully, but it's cost him, and he's nearly out with only 329,000 left. 50,000 of his remaining chips in the middle here, Fats. He's only got 261 left behind, and Ramux has raised it in first position. Well, he's moved all in. Queens, what a big hand to find when you're such low in chips. And once again, the ace has come. Poor Fats to get through so many players, only to have kings and queens beaten by ace queen. 7th place finish for him. Doc Sands raising it up. He's our chip leader at the moment. Makes it 124,000. And a re-raise from Sebago. And an all-in quickly there from Ramux. Still with Doc Sands. He gets out the way. Sebago makes the call. It's aces versus kings. Wow. And Ramux needs to catch. Nope, none of those any good for Ramux, and Sebago up to nearly 6 million and we're down to 5. Jojo started off so well, he's the lowest chips now, 771,000 for him, he's moving all in. Said 81 IMA was his nemesis earlier on. It was pretty well what put him in this spot, and it's kings versus fives. Hasn't been Jojo's final table. He was looking good at the start of the day, and if he doesn't see a 5, no, it was close, it was a 6, but Jojo's out in 5th, and Z81 back up to over 3 million. Blinds now 40,000, 80,000, with a running ante of 10. 160,000 in the middle. Doc Sands chip leader with over 9 million. He raises it up, 184,000, quick all-in, re-raise from Lukey. He's the lowest chips at the moment with 1.6. Has Doc Sands got a hand he can call another 1.4 million? He's certainly got the chips. It could be a chance to knock out another player. He makes the call. It's King Jack versus Ace Deuce. He's in pretty good shape, and that's a good flop for him too. He catches the Jack. The deuce there, not much of a help for Lukey. He needs a deuce or ace. He doesn't find it, and he's going to be out in 4th. And Doc Sands is starting to run away with this. He's in a really good spot at the moment. 13.4 million. Almost looking like a fight for second. And here's the raise from Z81. He's the lowest chips right now. Sitting there with 2.2. Re-raise from Doc Sands. Giving it some thought. He knows a mistake now. Could be the difference between 3rd and 1st, and a big payday. It's King Queen versus Ace Queen. Ace King rather. He's in bad shape. Needs to catch the Queen. Well, he's picked up spades. That's a big help, but the 3 doesn't save him. Pretty well a 5.5 to 1 chip lead here. Doc Sands would need to make a couple of mistakes to lose this final. A7-9 the flop. Sebago 400,000. Doc Sands makes the call. 10 on the turn. Check from the Doc. A check from Sebago. Here's a 5 on the river. 1.5 million in the pot. 884 from Doc and a quick fold from Sebago. So more chips going Doc's way. Yeah, Doc Sands looking really good right now with over 19 million in chips, 1.4 for Sebago. He moves all in and it's a quick call from Doc Sands. Ace deuce looking good for the money. King 7 needs to catch. 8 no good. And that 6 on the end means it's all over and Doc Sands is going to be the winner of event number 10. So confirmation of that result, Doc Sands taking home $260,000 and the prize winner of event number 10. Second, Sebago $157,500, Z81 IMA $102,000 and Luki $79,500. The main event is still to come, $500 no limit hold'em with a $2.5 million prize pool. It takes place on May the 17th. It's hosted by Jennifer Harmon. I'm Gary Jones for Full Tilt Poker and I look forward to seeing you then.